So we scored at $52.32. Got our buckets and everything, so I'll show you when we get home. Show exactly how it's possibly going to work. Now, while I am in the process of cleaning these wheels, as you can see I'm agitating with the microfiber towel. It does a pretty good job considering the cleaner really just gets through all that brake dust. Over a period of time, you may want to invest yourself in a good tire brush, maybe a detailing brush to basically use for the rims, and just a few other tools that'll make your life work easier over the long run. But like I said, this is just kind of a starter kit for anyone who just wants a simple cleaning that'll get the job done. So honestly, that's why I love these towels, because they come in really handy. Alright, so now that we finished cleaning off the rest of the tires and the wheels, we ended up rinsing the car. Now generally whenever I clean my car, I actually use my pressure washer, but to make it fair for the video, I decided to use my old spray nozzle and the hose at the same time to basically wash the car. Now, one of the things they obviously recommend is to always wash on a cool surface. Unfortunately, it was the opposite of that. I ended up making the mistake of washing in the sun at 95-degree weather, and here in Texas it gets very hot. It honestly felt more like 98, 99 in my opinion. So as I was washing the car, at least from the very beginning, I was hoping for some shade since we had a ton of clouds outside, but unfortunately that was not the case. Now in this case, as you can probably see, I'm washing off the soap immediately, and that is for good reason, to basically prevent any water spotting. Now in this case, I was moving pretty fast. It doesn't look like it, but of course with the power of editing, it makes it look faster. Now in this case, because I also had issues with my tripod, I have an inclined driveway, so unfortunately I had to film from this angle, so it didn't really show like a actual show of me detailing this car. And since it's really hot outside, it was hard for me to find certain angles to film from, so I kind of just really left it in this area, so it was easier for the tripod to actually stand in place. Now, aside from all the personal issues we have going on here, trying out this Black Magic soap really worked well for me. It was actually my first time using it, and I was trying to also check reviews on the product before I bought everything. So, in case anyone was wondering, was I choosing the cheapest of the cheapest products? Not exactly. What I was trying to originally find were products that not only were within a budget, but also good in quality. And to be quite frankly honest, you guys, I mean, I've used, cheap products in the past. I've used Armor All, I've used Blue Coral, I mean, I've used, you name it. So, I mean, it's not to say that I was trying to go for the cheapest of the cheapest, but I wanted to see what products were, acceptable for a beginner who wants, good results. And even without having to spend a lot of money, there was a lot of potential that we got after we cleaned up this car as well, which I really enjoyed. So now we ended up drying the car off camera, unfortunately. But in this case, now that we finished it, there is some water spots. There's actually quite a bit all over the car. So in order to fix my big no-nos, I am basically going to be applying the Turtle Wax spray wax that I introduced at the beginning of the video. Now, I'm going to tell you guys something right now. Turtle Wax has really stepped up their game in the last couple years. And to be frankly honest, this wax lasts longer, at least in my opinion, compared to a traditional Carnauba based wax. So for anyone that really hasn't washed their car in some time, needs a wax, definitely this will get the job done. It works great, not only for the paint, but for your windows, even the plastic. So it offers that bit of protection and water beading and just sheeting purposes as well. It even works well, just to apply after a car wash too. So as you guys can see, of course, it looks very, very clean. No water spots on the door. Very shiny, glossy, especially on those windows. And of course, compared to the front door, there really isn't any there. Now we have our glass cleaner, which we did on the outside and the inside of the car, of course, just to clean off any residue. I also had to clean the windows on the inside because it had rained recently and unfortunately I left some of the windows down. So this is just a clip of me showing y'all how I cleaned the window from the inside of the car. You always want to use a separate towel whenever you're cleaning your windows, especially if it's going to be the inside. So look at that reflection. Looks very, very nice, very clean. And this clip, unfortunately, camera tipped over. So this is the Supreme Shine Protectant by Meguiar's. Honestly, I love this protectant. And for some people, they may not like a high shine finish. Honestly, I love it. But unfortunately, while I was at Walmart, this was the only protectant that they had. I really was looking for the natural shine and cleaner as well because it's not a very heavy shine. And I mean, don't get me wrong, both of these work great. The only difference is this one is just a darker, that shine that, you may want. But in this case, I was hoping to look for something more natural. In case anyone can find it, I believe it's only 30 cents less compared to the Supreme Shine. I mean, it works great. It's not terrible, but just for the video, I was hoping I could have saved those extra 30 cents, unfortunately. But it doesn't really matter. It's no big deal in case anyone doesn't want it. This is just something to clean off and shine that plastic in case anyone wants to know. So I ended up doing the door off camera. It looks very clean. So does the inside. Where's windows having clean inside. Looks pretty neat. Alright, so I'm not gonna lie. We forgot to do one thing. And honestly, this doesn't really pertain to anyone watching this, but I love having a fresh smelling car. Some people use those deodorizing bombs from Meguiar's. I don't really like them, but I always like to put 2 of these in both air vents. As you guys, as you can see, I have 3 of them. This one ran out. Boop, boop. All right, so I'm gonna get rid of these. Put these in the air vents, and it'll smell much better in here. Brand new Platinum Ice fresheners in this car, and honestly, I love the way this little detail came out. Obviously, it's not 100%, but like I said, this is just something for someone who's just looking for something basic, and everything's pretty clean in here. But yeah, so I will show you what it looks like on the outside in just a moment. So now we're going to be cleaning our rims using some of the spray wax. This is just to remove any type of water spots that still may be on the rims itself. It'll offer some gloss and protection for the time to come, and it'll repel a little bit of dirt as we drive. Of course, not a whole lot, but it'll still make the wheels easier to clean in the long run. So I honestly loved using this on the wheels. It really just gives that nice glossy finish. So we move on to this Cristal Untouchable tire shine, which I heard a lot of good reviews on. And honestly, I like wet shiny tire finishes. Some people may not, but to be frankly honest, it was my first time using this, so I have no idea how long it's going to look. But to be frankly honest, I do like the lasting finish it has. And after using a microfiber towel to just buff off any excess, it looks wonderful. Alright, you guys, so we've pretty much finished up the entire car. Like I said, for being a basic $50 starter kit, I'm really happy with the results that were basically given at the end of this entire detail. Aside from all the no-nos I basically did, adding the water spots, and of course removing them in this hot sun, definitely the turtle wax really helped in the end to basically remove them. I honestly really liked the tire shine so far. The soap was really amazing and just everything was awesome. So I hope this video helps anyone who is wanting to start detailing. It is the summer coming up. Maybe you have a weekend car you're wanting to detail, or maybe just want to learn how to detail a little bit more at home, preferably. So anyways, like, subscribe, and comment. Any feedback, concerns, let me know in the comments below. I'll be happy to respond anytime. Thanks for watching.